Hi guys, it's Nico. On this tutorial we will be drawing this burger icon. So let's start. First make sure the fill is turned off and the stroke is on. Set the stroke to 10 pixels and draw a rectangle. Now let's select only the top corners. Select the direct selection tool, unclick on the empty space and then select only the top corners. Make the top corners fully rounded and the bottom corners half rounded. Now let's split this shape into two. Open a rectangle in the middle of this shape. This will be the top bone and this will be the bottom bone. Select them all and hit the minus front on the Pathfinder. Right click and ungroup them. Select only the bottom shape and scale it same as the top one. I will make these corners a bit rounded and scale it so you can see better while I'm working. Alright, first let's do the salad. Open a rectangle. Make sure it's a bit off from the bounds. Align it. With the direct selection tool, I will select only the bottom line. Copy it and delete it. Now paste it with Ctrl plus F, pull it a bit down. Go to Effect, Distort and Transform and select Zigzag. Set it to smooth, play a bit with the settings. This one gives more waves, but I think I will leave it to 5. And the top settings, make them longer or shorter. This is perfect for me, so I'll hit OK. Now go to Object and select Expand Appearance. Now with the direct selection tool, select the anchor point of the bottom shape, hold Shift and select the top and anchor point of the upper shape. Right click and select Join. Do this to the other side as well. Alright, I will make the bottom corners a bit rounded and for the top corners almost fully rounded, just don't go inside to the buns. Okay, I think the salad needs to go a bit up. Now select everything and make the fill color to white. This will help us to be more visual. Alright, now let's draw the burger. Make sure it's the same alignment as the buns. Make it rounded. Now let's draw the cheese. Same alignment as the buns as well. Rounded. Open a square here. Rotate it with the direct selection tool. Put the top corner into the cheese. Put the bottom corner on the right. Select both and hit Unite on the Pathfinder. With the selection tool, I will double click on the cheese so we can isolate and make it rounded so we can have the cheese dripping natural feel. To leave the isolate mode, just press escape. Now let's separate the stroke and the fill. Select everything, go to Object and hit Expand. Right click and select Ungroup. Now select every shape and hit Trim on the Pathfinder. Now you can do it again, but this time hit Ungroup. Alright, now the fill is separated from the stroke and we can start coloring. I thought of putting a link of the color I'm using, but as a designer, I think you should get used to using the print screenshot button on your keyboard or use light shot. Light shot helps you target what you want to print screenshot. Just hit Ctrl plus C and Ctrl plus V on the Illustrator, and there you have it. Now let's add some colors. Now we can do some highlights and shadows. I want you to pay a good attention here because there will be a lot of copying and pasting. The selection tool, click on the top bone, hit Ctrl plus C, then Ctrl plus F, scale it down with holding Shift, select the bottom copy and change the color to a bit darker. And there you have it. Now let's do some highlights. We'll select the lighter version, go to Object, Path, Offset Path. Set it to -10 pixels. What this does is making the same shape like -10 pixels. And now with holding Alt and Shift, we can drag it a bit down. I will change the color to a bit lighter so you can see what I'm doing. Now this copy will be the cutting object. Alright, I think this is perfect. Holding Shift, I will select the other one and hit the minus front on the Pathfinder. Now let's add some highlights on the cheese. I will hit Ctrl plus C, then Ctrl plus F twice, so we can have 3 copies. The one copy will be the cheese, the other copy will be the highlights, and the other one will be the cutting object. Okay, so I will make this lighter. Right, this looks good. Let's select both and hit the minus front. Okay, let's add shadow. Again, Ctrl plus C, Ctrl plus F twice. Move the top copy a bit up. Make this darker so you can see better. Okay. You can play with the scale. Now for the burger meat, the same, Ctrl plus C, Ctrl plus F twice. Play around. Make this lighter. Alright. Let's add some shadows as well. Now let's put a shadow like the cheese is dropping on the burger. We will select the burger, copy it and paste it once. And then we select the cheese and do an offset path to 20%. Now we will select the offset path and the burger and hit trim on the Pathfinder. Make this darker and there you have it. Now we can do a shadow like the burger meat is dropping on the salad. The same, copy the salad once, Ctrl plus C and Ctrl plus F, select the burger, do offset path to 20 pixels, select both and hit trim on the Pathfinder. Make this darker green. Right, so let's put some highlights on the salad. Same steps. It looks perfect. For the bottom bun, I will put 2 shadows. One shadow will be dropping from the salad and the other shadow will come from below. Let's copy the bun, do offset path 20%, select both and use trim on the Pathfinder. Make this a bit darker. Alright, now just one copy, scale it a bit up and the copy below will be darker. Okay, all we need is just one shadow below the whole burger. Create just an ellipse below. Right click on it, arrange and send to back. Make this color same as the stroke. Let's put some sesame on the burger and some extra effects as tiny holes so we can make this burger look more realistic. Let's open an ellipse. With the direct selection tool, I'll put the bottom anchor point. Make this same as the highlights color, put it on the middle. So now with using Alt, I'm just copying. You can make some smaller. Select every sesame with holding Shift and then use the Unite on the Pathfinder. With holding Alt and Shift, I will move it on the right. And now go to Object, Transform, Reflect. Make this to the middle as well. Select the rest and hit Unite on the Pathfinder. Hit Ctrl plus C, then Ctrl plus B to paste them back. Hit the down arrow on the keyboard and make this dark. Alright, so we have shadow below the sesame. Now we'll put those tiny holes on the burger. I will just use the ellipse tool. I always put one into the shadow and one or two next to it. And here I'm switching the color. You can even put some holes into the highlights as well. Alright, I will speed up this video. It's not something complicated, it's just copying the holes and putting all over the burger. Alright guys, I hope you learned something useful here. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're interested to see more tutorials like this one, subscribe to my channel. Alright, cheers!